Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest event in TayNinhTV province. Ladies and gentlemen, in recent years, the Provincial Party Standing Committee has regularly paid attention to directing, consolidating and improving the leadership capacity and fighting power of the party grassroots organizations, ensuring the comprehensive leadership of the party at the grassroots level, especially at the commune level.
The province pays attention to directing the good implementations of the policies, such as party committee secretaries is also the head of agencies and units. The secretaries of the party committee is also the chairman of the commune level People's Council. Party committee secretary is also chairman of the commune People's Committee and replicated in qualified places. The secretaries of the party cells is also the head of the hamlet or water, or the secretaries of the party cell, and head of the front working committee of the hamlet or water, contributing to enhancing the direct and comprehensive leadership role of the grassroots party committee. In addition, it also focuses on leadership to improve the quality of party cell activities, promptly deploy and thoroughly grasp central documents, promulgate regulations on criteria for evaluating the quality of party cell activities, and regulations on responsibilities and levels of members attending activities in assigned local party organizations. The party committee of the border guard station continues to perform well in introducing party members to participate in activities at the hamlet party cells under the border communes.
Regarding the fire at the Finnish Mountain, sub-area 66 belongs to the historical, cultural, scenic and tourist area of Badeng Mountains, were controlled on the night of March 20. However, to ensure safety and prevent the risk of fire returning, functional forces are still on duty 24/7 in this area. The participating forces included the fire prevention and rescue police with 20 people, Badeng Mountain National Tourist Area Management Board with 40 people, ranger with 15 people. Vehicle include 2 fire trucks and 1 quarter tanker. Functional forces are divided into groups, guarding and handling key locations. It was recorded that at 1 p.m. on March 21st, some fire spots that were treated the previous day still have the marker hidden from the burning tree roots and branches. The fire prevention and fighting forces always slowly monitor the situation and proactively respond promptly to prevent the fire from spreading. To celebrate the 49th anniversary of liberations of the South and unifications of the country, April 30, 1975, April 30, 2024, the non-provincial party committees will coordinate with Nhân Dân newspaper to organize an art program with the theme TayNinhTV Song of Pride.
According to the plan, the program will be held at 7:30 p.m. March 30, 2024 at Badeng Mountain Historical and Cultural Relics, Scenic and Tourism Area. The program is expected to welcome leaders and former leaders of the party and state, ministries, departments and branches of the central government and TayNinhTV province. The program is currently invested in choreographed with 2 chapters, including TayNinhTV Historical War Zone and Radiant TayNinhTV with a special fireworks show. Within the framework of the program, there are also meaningful activities, such as giving savings books to Nguyễn Thị Bé Secondary School, giving 10th grade solidarity houses to the Provincial Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee.
Implementing the directions of Ministries of Health on deploying the urgent measure to prevent rabies. The People Committees of TayNinhTV province had just issued a document requesting the Departments of Health to reside and coordinate with the relevant units and the People Committees of District, Town and City to implement rabies prevention content in the province. Accordingly, relevant units must proactively slowly monitor cases which are bitten by suspected rabid dogs and cats to provide vaccination instructions according to the instructions of Ministries of Health and really handle outbreak. Enrich the people access to rabies vaccines and anti-rabies serum, especially in high-risk areas. Arrange for each district have at least 1 vaccination point. In large difficult areas, it should consider arranging additional vaccination points. Organize training for medical staff of rabies vaccination site on counseling techniques and handling of animal bite cases. Remote communication work about the dangers of rabies. Share information so people can proactively take disease prevention measures.
On March 21st, at the 174 regiments of Tân Châu district, the military command of Tây Ninh province opened a propaganda contest on learning and following Ho Chi Minh ideology, morality, and style in the province armed forces, with the theme of promoting the quality of alcohol soldiers, resolutely opposing individualism. The contest attracted child teams from agencies, units, and localities in the armed forces of province, districts, towns, and city. Each team must participate in 2 competitions, including gate competitions in the form of theater and propaganda competition. The content focuses on propaganda about 5 basic characteristics of the qualities of alcohol soldiers, 10 manifestations of individualism, policies, and solutions to promote the quality of alcohol soldiers, and resolutely fight against individualism. The contest is closed and awards is given on the afternoon of March 22nd, 2024. On the morning of March 21st, TayNinhTV Task Department organized a conference to deploy new task policies and business dialogue in the first quarter of 2024. The conference informed businesses about the number of task policies, including Resolution number 42/2023 of the 15th National Assembly Standing Committee on Environmental Protections that rates on gasoline, oil, and lubricants, Decree number 94/2023 of the Government on Regulations on Value-Added Tax Reduction Policies, according to Resolution number 110/2023 of the National Assembly. It's also guided in supporting personal income tax finalization, corporate income tax in 2023. Also at the conference, representatives of tax officials listened to the feedback on difficulties and problems in the tax field to promptly solve, support, and accompany businesses. Besides, it's increasingly improving the handling of work under its authority, enhancing discipline and office culture.
Attending the talk show on the sites of National Defense Academies, there are the Lieutenant General Đỗ Văn Bản, Secretaries of Party Committee, Political Commissars of National Defense Academies, on the sides of leaders of Military Region 7, Major General Đặng Văn Hùng, Deputy Commander, Chiefs of Staff Military Region 7. On the Ninh provincial side, there were Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Ngọc, Deputy Secretaries of Provincial Party Committee, Chairmen of Provincial People Committee. In the program, the Ninh Provincial Party Committees informed about the province's outstanding result from the beginnings of the 2020-2025 term until now. In 2023 alone, 14 targets met and exceeded the plan. The production values of agriculture, industry, trade, and service sector all increased over the same period, although that the fields of defense, security, and foreign affairs have been consolidated, strengthened, contributing to building on a people defense posture associated with a strong and comprehensive people security postures. Speaking at the event, Lieutenant General Đỗ Văn Bản emphasized that TayNinhTV is an important area in the country's security and defense strategies. At the same time, he hoped that the province should pay attention to socio-economic development associated with protecting the fatherland and preserving national defense and security. The words of national unity and social security, good implementation in foreign affairs, contributing to preventing, combating, and revealing early, and remote risk in protecting the fatherland, protecting sovereignty and territorial integrity.
On the afternoon of March 19, the Chao Hoa Thanh Thao People's Council, term of 2021 to 2026, held a 10 meeting, thematic session to elect an additional positions of chairmen of the Thao People's Committee for the 2021 to 2026 term. Attending the meeting, there were Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Phong, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Council, Mr. Trần Văn Khải, Secretary of Hoa Thanh Thao Party Committee. The meeting approved the proposals on introducing personnel, voted and conducted a secret ballot to elect Mr. Dương Văn Ư, Deputy Secretary of the Thao Party Committee, to hold the positions of Chairman of Hoa Thanh Thao People's Committee, term of 2021 to 2026, with the approval rate of 29/29 votes, reaching 100%. Mr. Dương Văn Ư, born in 1972, Kinh ethnicity, hometown of Bến Củi Commune, U Minh Châu District, qualification Bachelors of Economics, Bachelors of Political Science, and Political Level Senior. The meeting unanimously voted to relieve Mr. Trương Văn Hoàng and Mr. Nguyễn Quốc Hải of their duties as delegates of the People's Council of Hoàng Thành Thao terms of 2016 to 2021 due to job transfer. Also, at the meeting, the People's Council of Hoàng Thành Thao also agreed to approve the voter contact regulations of the 12 Thao People's Council delegates, term of 2021 to 2026, proposal for promulgations of resolutions approving adjustments to the 2022 state budget settlement.
Ladies and gentlemen, March 21st is observed as International Forest Day to honor and raise awareness of the importance of all types of the forest. Our country has a forest coverage rate of over 42%, increasingly rapidly over the past year and higher than the world average. In addition to the decision to close forests and not employ the natural forest timber until 2030, there are many solutions to sustainably develop forests, including afforestation. Battle bamboo shoot giving ceremony to support poor ethnic minority in Sơn La region. 10,000 seedlings were given and planted with the hope that forests will soon ring the bare land and hills, and more importantly, local people will benefit from these planted forests. Its leaves can also be sown. Bamboo shoots are delicious food and suit everyone's taste. When it's become on, it can be used as a household product. This type of tree will bring benefit to the people's lives. Every year we will try to mobilize 1 million livelihood trees to give to the people. Sustainable afforestation does not stop at launching ceremony, launches, or tree giving, but must be associated with people's livelihood and daily lives. The area of acacia forest in Eastern District, Thiên province, has increased rapidly in recent years. Because the paper mill located in the district has given seedling to farmers, after the trees are harvested, they will be underwritten as raw material for food production. Linking afforestation with consumption and deep processing is the way to increase the value and sustainably develop planted forest. Forests bring extremely valuable benefit. In addition to economic exploitation from the forest, in 2023, for the first time, 6 North Central provinces earned thousands of billion Vietnamese dong from selling forest carbon credit. Along with forest environmental service fees, financial resources from forest carbon credit continue to be a motivation for the people to keep forests, plant forests, and develop forests sustainably. Clearly, we have many advantages. If we can increase the productivity of planted forests, carbon absorption will increase many times. Those are potential risks, or is a development that minimises forest conversion and deforestation, which is also an advantage in converting carbon credit in the forestry industry. Currently, the forest area in our country is nearly 14.8 million hectares. The national coverage rate is more than 42%. It estimates about 25 million people are getting 20 to 40% of their annual income from the forest. Raising people awareness in forest protection, creating livelihood and increased income for the people from preserving forests and planting forests, a solution for effective and sustainable forest development. Dear audience, love and poetry is a precious traditional beauty of Vietnamese people. Vietnam Poetry Day is held every year as a testament to the respect and honors of poetry in the life of the human soul. Poetry plays an important role in the nurturing the soul, evoking emotion, and guiding people to the value of truth, goodness, beauty. In TayNinhTV, loving poetry is always nurturing like that.
Poetry has long become an indispensable part of the spiritual life of Vietnamese people. With language rich in imageries and rhythm, poetry has contributed to enriching the soul, creating delicate and profound moments for people in daily life. In recent years, poetry in TayNinhTV has continuously developed, directing people to goodness and making life better.
In recent years, since the establishment of Vietnamese Poultry Day, the full moon day of the first lunar month, our country's poultry has developed rapidly. Clubs have been continuously born and developed from commune and world levels to district and province levels. Poems are composed by people and read to each other, then printed into books, posters, and sometimes released into the sky with balloons. Thanks to poetry, we live more compassionately and kindly.
After the hardships, worries, and chaos of life, poetry always brings joy, encouragement, and sincere sympathy, making people feel lighter. In recent years, although poetry writing activities in the province have not been rampant, they still have a special attraction for writers, artists, and young people. The activities of Vietnamese Poetry Day and the Nguyen Tiêu Poetry Night, the 15th day of the first lunar month, are maintained and organized annually by the Provincial Literature and Arts Association. Every year, there are more attractive innovations to bring poetry closer to the people. The success of the 22nd Vietnam Poetry Day and Nguyen Tiêu Poetry Night in 2024 has made a deep impression on viewers.
The Provincial Literature and Arts Association coordinates with relevant departments and agencies to maintain and improve the current scale of quality activities. At the same time, adding a number of new activities such as organizing poetry works, poetry years, specifically for students, pupils, workers, officials, or for games. Furthermore, it contributes to creating a book street, a poetry street, or a literature and art street to serve the people and visitors inside and outside the province.
In the bustle of modern society, poetry still holds a special place in people's minds. To bring poetry closer to people, often words of life, the province writers and artists are still diligently composing and promoting good, creative works. And according to the chairwoman of TayNinhTVToday and Art Association, in the coming time, there will be many poetry activities organized by the association to continue to spread more strongly, enriching spiritual life of the people in the province. Recently, there have been a few models of rising rare wild animals that are attracting attention from farmers, such as Java mouse deer and dragon chickens. Having settled for a long time in Hiệp Tân Quận, Hà Thành Thao, Mr. Trần Văn Cương family owns a plot of land of 0.5 hectares. There are two poor soil nutrients and lack of water in the dry seasons. The only rice crop in the rainy seasons always failed, so he switched to raising black apple snails more effectively. Continuing to learn from experience, realizing that raising Java mouse deer requires little care and therefore is easy to find. In early 2023, he bought 10 breeds from Ho Chi Minh City to raise. There are two colonies. The first breed failed because they got food poisoning from food bought at the market. After that, he was given a favorable loan of 60 million Vietnam dong. So he bought 10 new breeds to raise and now they are breeding and increasing their herd. Mr. Cương said the brand only needs a small area to create a simple house with a roof for them to stay when needed. Feed them twice a day. For giving birth, they will take care of themselves. From Bắc Giang province, in 2002, Mr. Nguyễn Thế Thao settled in Tân Hàng commune, Tân Châu district, persistent in animal husbandry. Today, he is the owner of Dragon Chicken Farm with the largest scale in terms of quantity in Tây Ninh province. The chicken type is a rare and special breed of Vietnam, originating from Hưng Yên province. In the past, it was used to advance the king or to make offerings during major festivals and traditional New Year's holidays. In 2012, Mr. Thao raised 20 breeds but failed. Once again, he had to buy very high-priced breeds, bring back to the farm to let them naturally mate. But it still didn't work. The eggs didn't hatch at all. For the next 5 years, both raising and researching, finding ways to artificially inseminate hens. At this stage, it was successful. The first eggs hatched quite regularly because the mother hen was artificially inseminated. Currently, the egg hatching rate is more than 70%. The survival rate of chicks is 90 to 95%. Their plumage and legs are very beautiful. Just as Mr. Cương with faith in the docile Java mouse deer variety, with little effort to care, and being underwritten, Mr. Thao Chicken Farm with nearly 100 growing chickens, although one weighing 5 to 6 kilograms, is ordered as commercial products or sales by customers in some provinces and cities. This place also sells chicken eggs. The farm owner provides dedicated guidance on animal husbandry techniques. These models are being encouraged by authorities to expand in scope to preserve rare species and also to diversify livestock breeds in province.
That's all for today TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.